Hey everybody, Strider's back with another high ELO commentary, and I just want to remind everybody to subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. You can also find me on Twitter at SitDownGaming, and you can also follow me on Facebook. It's at SitDownGaming as well. So the game's starting off here. Luckily I just got here in time for the GGs. Everybody likes good old-fashioned GGs. We have the Brazilian All-Star, and we have a firefighter because Olaf is too hot and we need to cool him down. And then we have a gay gem guy with a squirrel ninja. So interesting team, good set of champions though. As far as synergy goes, if they can get a ghost of a Fed Graves, that's going to be terrifying. Oh god, no, face check! Oh, don't do it! Bulldogs. Oh my god. That was terrifying. Oh my god. I might need to stop recording because I think I just shot myself. That was ridiculous. I can't believe they didn't engage on that. Luckily enough for them, their only CC is that Janna tornado. It's their only CC because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Nocturne would not pick fear level. And even then, it could get untethered by, a simple flash. So that's probably why Taric was a little bit ballsy, but it still scared me. It scared me heebie-jeebies. As far as synergy goes, we have a lot of AoE coming down from Kennen, of course, as usual. We have a little bit of burst slash a tiny bit of AoE, I guess, from oh yeah, Brazilian master. Olaf, has a nice little AoE slow, but he can't be CC'd when he ults, and they don't really have a problem with that on the red team because they don't have too much CC. They have a little bit, but once Olaf ults, it's going to be really, really dangerous, and they have quite a few squishies. I'm a little concerned for their well-being at the mid stages to the game, maybe a little bit towards the late game as well. Their super late game is really powerful though, because Vlad's really good. I'll just put it that way. Vlad's incredibly strong. He gets nothing but stronger as the game goes on. His laning phase is okay, but with Kennen just throwing the shurikens as much as he is, Vlad might have a little bit of an issue. Looks like we're coming in for an early gank from Olaf. Olaf does come down, slows, does do a little bit of auto-attacking damage. Ignite comes down onto Cass. Cass might pick up the first kill, no, but she does not. And the minions do take down Olaf. No, he does have his health potions. And this is why you always start a health potion when you're not at full health in a fight. Oh, Janna almost goes down from the Ignite. Again, health potion saves lives. Drink the red stuff. I don't know what that means, but if this was an episode of True Blood, that would be True Blood, I guess. I don't know. Disregard I even said that comment because that was... Oh, they're coming in for the kill. They do get the Ignite off, and her shield is down, but the Ignite comes down onto the Trist, and she does go down. Graves is going to try to clean this up, maybe do a flash buckshot, yes, but Shatter is up, and his quick draw does not do enough damage to take him down. Vlad is also almost dead from the Kennen. I believe he did ghost away. A lot of action going on in this game already, and I like games like this. Let's hope Kennen has... Oh, he doesn't have Lightning Rush yet, so this is going to be dangerous for him. He's going to get feared, and red buff's coming down. He does have Energy Rush, and he does Flash. Wow. I think the only thing that saved him was the fact that he got a level from his minions killing another minion. He was one minion away from hitting 4, and he just barely got it. So great play by Kennen. He knew he was going to hit level 4 soon, so he did as much damage as he could on the minions, so he could get lightning rush away. Number 1 Brazilian is doing pretty good, actually. I'm a little bit surprised because I thought Cassiopeia would pretty much destroy Mordekaiser in mid, especially since Mordekaiser does have a shield, but Cassiopeia's spells are pretty much just as spammable as Mordekaiser's, if not more spammable. So his shield isn't going to do too much until a little bit later in the game. Kennen is coming down. Almost went aggro on the Vlad, but did miss his first shuriken, his thundering shuriken. So he wasn't going to follow up on that. It was probably a good idea because he doesn't have a ward in river or tribush, so he doesn't know where the Nocturne is. Actually, nobody on the blue team knows where that Nocturne is. His jungle is cleared though. He's not quite level 6 yet. He's actually not even really all that close. I think he just hit 5. Yeah, he must like just hit 5. They do see him now because they do have that ward there, and they did ping, and pings go down. They are able to successfully disengage, but he doesn't care. They use the spell shield, and when they knew it was up, is able to get the stun down, but that stun does enable for everybody else's spells to go down. And Trist is coming in with a little bit more auto attacks, but she does get hit by the tower, does pull aggro, and the Olaf goes down from the minions. That ward in this bush just killed the Olaf for the graves. So, #1 Brazilian comes in, Mordekaiser hue. But his flash is down now, not able to quite pick up that kill. Still really good play on Mordekaiser's part. He saw the action going down, and he went down immediately. That Janna ghost is going to do work on those minions, especially on that tower. Look at that Janna and all of her mystic wonders. That's pretty much how she should look all the time, being like the goddess of assists, like the goddess slit of assists, whatever she was. This gonna get exciting top. I'm actually really surprised that Vlad is keeping up in levels with the Kennen. He actually he has the same amount of CS as the Kennen too. Kennen has a ward in river now, and so does the Vlad. I don't foresee any ganks really coming from top. I think it's probably a waste of time on the jungler's parts, because both of them are very, very mobile and disengage heavy, since the lightning rush and the troll pool. It's really, really powerful. And Kennen's level 6 before Vlad is, but Vlad is still able to pull out and successfully get off all of his abilities. Kennen ignites and everything, still does not quite get it. He wasn't able to stagger the stuns as well as he wanted to, and Vlad is able to pick up that kill and push the lane, leaving him a kill ahead and leaving Kennen some experience behind. Oh, Nocturne's coming in and does try to get the fear on. Wow, Cassiopeia uses the ult on the Olaf, even though the Olaf is not able to be CC'd. Mordekaiser is going to turn on this Cassiopeia, does get the ghost off, and Trist is coming in now. Oh my gosh, Mordekaiser triple kill. This is absolutely terrifying. Everybody, hide your kids, hide your wife, because Mordekaiser's coming around. He's got the Olaf, he's got red buff, he's got the mace in your face. It's clobbering time, I suppose you could say. No, Cassiopeia's about to die. No, Cassiopeia, why would you do such a thing? So Trist finally can help out with the dragon, which is always a great thing to have happen. Since Trist, I don't know what she's not attacking. Mordekaiser almost died from it, and they have to leave. He's so close. Mordekaiser does get a little bit of damage on him, but they don't see that she's in there, and Trist is gonna fall down. Yes, Trist finally falls down. Taric tries to keep her up as much as possible. He does get feared, and he does flash over, and he does heal himself too. So does everybody else flashes over. 3 flashes down, and everything goes according to plan for the red team. Great move by the red team. The Trist was not attacking the dragon. I think Trist was trying to zone out the Janna, which is definitely what was needed, but I think Janna was just trying to buy the time until her team got back and was able to get to that fight. Great play by Janna, absolutely phenomenal. They waited a little bit too long for the troll pool to go down, and they didn't even get a single stun on to the Vlad. Vlad did use his pool and his ghost, so Vlad's still in good shape. Does get hit pretty hard, and and the kill does come down for Kennen. Actually, comes down for Olaf, because I think Olaf threw an axe. Them axes. So it was 1-for-1 trade at top. Pretty good trade. Kennen was already behind, so it's nice for them to actually pick up a kill there. Trist is mindlessly pushing bottom, as she always pushes. Her explosive shot naturally pushes minions, but that's just kind of one of the risks. Makes her last hitting at towers pretty difficult, but the fact that you don't get pushed to your tower almost ever is also something to note. I think Mordekaiser might be going for a Deathfire Grasp. Mordekaiser with DFG is terrifying, to say the least. His burst, his single target burst, is insane. All he does is he uses his Mace of Spades and throws mace to your face if you're the only thing around. So if it's in like a jungle, something right here in the river, you're all by yourself, it does all the damage to one person instead of spreading out to multiple people. And that's really what makes Mordekaiser strong, because nobody understands how much that damage does, because it deals extra damage. See, if the target is alone, it'll deal almost twice as much damage instead. Like, the scaling is better if they're alone, and the base damage is better if they're alone. It's very highly underestimated. Mordekaiser might get picked up here. No, he does go the smart way and does go towards Olaf. Throws that ward over the wall. They do know he's there, and they know Olaf is there as well. Cassiopeia is not going to be brave enough to go after Olaf, because Olaf can just ult out of her ult. Ragnarok is fairly overpowered. I wouldn't really say overpowered. It's hard to say. In the right hands, almost anything is overpowered. So I think it's an overused word. Vlad's just kind of farming his golems, doing what he can to get ahead in the game. So he's doing his job, that's really all that matters. Mordekaiser is also doing what he does in game, and that's farm and kill creeps. That's all he really needs to do. He's not going to take any damage from this. He might actually get a Janna ghost on here. No! Does not want to use his ult on that, but he does get feared by him. He has to ult. He has to ult so he can get up that shield. All the damage he does gets back onto his shield. Does not do enough. And Nocturne is able to pick up that kill. Ghost coming in, unable to pick it up. And is he going to throw a ghost? Does get feared. Trist comes in, tries to tank the tower a little bit more. They're just ripping through it. Trist almost dead from the tower. The Olaf needs to hit the axe so he can slow him down just a little bit more. That red buff coming in, and Trist picks up the kill for the turnaround. 3-for-1. Amazing team fight. Actually, I think it was a 3-for-2. I think Taric just spawned. But amazing fight. Great turnaround. It doesn't get any better than that, people. It just doesn't get any better than that. It was like blue team wanted the kill, and so they went aggressive to try to get the kill. And then Nocturne ulted, and so they're like, oh crap, it was a trap. It's a tarp, it's a tarp. Yeah, so they backed off. They tried to disengage. It did not successfully work, as 2 people died, but they did enough damage, did enough harass, that everybody on their team was super low. And Trist went around from behind. And Olaf was like, hey, I'm Olaf, so I'm just going to ghost and Ragnarok and intimidate your whole team. So he chased off 3 people into Trist, and he did enough damage to where Trist was able to pick up a kill. And then Olaf also was, I think, picked up a kill, and then Trist picked up the last kill after they chased the last person in into the blue buff area. Great play. It was, aggressive to gank to counter gank. It just Kennen might go in, is able to get off a shuriken. Not done too much damage. Might start his ult. Troll pool is already down apparently. Kennen misses the shuriken that time, was unable to get. Unfortunate for the blue team. Very beneficial. Oh, the axe just barely missed. And in mid, Cassiopeia almost dies. If they had an Ezreal, she would die. But unfortunately, they don't. Mid tower might go down from this now. Yeah, so they're just going to push this super, super hard. and take this down. Mordekaiser is just going to continue to farm, as that's what he needs. He just gets as many creep kills as he can. Mordekaiser, of course, leading the game in creep kills, but he's 3rd in gold on his team. Well, 3rd in gold in the game, but this isn't looking terribly good for the red team. The red team is really far behind, which is kind of surprising because the kill count isn't too bad, but they're 6k gold behind. That dragon really set them back in the tower. It set them back a little bit more, and a lot of it might be the creep kill difference. So there's a 12 creep kill difference between Trist and Graves. In mid, there's a 30 creep kill difference between Cassiopeia and Mordekaiser. I think Cassiopeia might be focusing a little bit too much on harassing a Mordekaiser instead of just farming. She probably would have been better off maxing her Q a little bit before Twin Fang, or at least getting like level 3 or 4 before Twin Fang. But you know, that's something you learn over time, so you have to do different levels. And of course, Mordekaiser's just the most annoying champion to lane against for the most part. Mordekaiser does have 1600. He can go get a needlessly large rod now and work towards that death cap. That's going to be dangerous if he can get that death cap, because he does have spell vamp in order to be able to survive a lot of the team fights. And if he gets a death cap, that's going to give him more survivability, because he's going to be able to build up that shield a lot easier and a lot faster. They did pull out the dragon, but they do notice that the red team is pretty much all there. Vlad's not there. They're going to wait for Kennen to come before they start this fight. Unfortunately, the blue team doesn't have a pink ward to do that. It looks like they're trying to bait it out. They do have an Oracles. They are able to take out... Oh, and the tornado almost catches somebody. They wouldn't have engaged on that anyway, but it's still always fun to be... Oh, bottom tower goes down from the Trist. Trist is not in this fight, and the red team knows that, and so they're just going to go in. The Cassiopeia ult just comes down and just rips through everybody. And Trist is going in, but runs right past, picks up a double kill possibly. Yes, is able to pick up that double kill, but does go down. Buster shots away the Vlad, and the Vlad is so low. If he gets hit by a stray axe, the red buff actually picks him up from a stray auto attack. I think that was a little bit too risky as far on the Vlad's part, as he was already ignited. He wasn't going to be able to do much, and then he got an auto attack range of an Olaf, which is never good because Olaf is a Viking, and Vikings are terrifying. Always were. I don't know why they don't exist anymore. Well, they do. Like, you can have Viking heritage. You know what I mean. But they're terrifying, regardless. They were able to pick up that fight. Red team was able to pick up that fight. They noticed that Trist was at bottom lane, taking that tower, and so that was their chance to initiate that fight. They initiated the fight, and they did a great job at it. They were able to pull back. The kill lead is a little bit further in their favor, so they won the team fight, and they got a little bit of extra gold from it, because they were able to shut down some killing sprees. Taric does a flash ult, and Mordekaiser comes in, trying to get as much damage as he can, is unable to kill her. She doesn't have any magic resist, but she does have that spell vamp to help. Stun coming down, and he is slowed. Everything is happening. They really don't like this Mordekaiser getting fed, so they're getting away from the Mordekaiser as much as possible, trying to kite him around, because Mordekaiser has to be in your face in the team fight, and he can't really do that. Only Olaf can really do that, so they... Oh, great ult coming down from Graves. Hits all 4 of them there. A Buster shot coming down, knocking Graves out, and Janna pops her ult. That was a great 1-for-0 trade. They tried to pick up some more, but Janna monsooned them away from the fight to help disengage and to heal up just a little bit. Blue team looks like they're going to go for the dragon again. They're going to use that Nocturne Ghost to tank it, and a pink ward goes down from the Oracles. That's a great pickup for Oracles. I'm glad that Taric has that Oracles, and it's paying off. It's definitely paying off. Being able to eliminate a pink ward is a gem for the Oracles. It's almost like picking up an Eve kill, or a Twitch kill, or a Shaco kill. But that doesn't really happen too frequently anymore, because the stealth nonsense. We won't talk about that, though. That's like the taboo subject in League of Legends community. It's like, talking about fisting anywhere outside of Germany. Again, something we won't talk about. Vlad's gonna freeze his lane, which is a tad interesting. I figured he would put... Okay, yeah, he's starting to push it a little bit. I think he thought about freezing it, and he's like, nah, I should probably just push it. He does need to push it since the other two first... Excuse me. The other two first towers are down, so he really, really needs to push that top tower. Make sure that it doesn't go down so they can keep it as long as possible. Try to stick back in this game. They don't want to give their whole team 1,000 gold. It's not something they just want to do for funsies. Olaf's coming down from the back. Flash jukes the ult, or flash jukes the X, and so goes down. But Olaf still goes down, and oh, it gets feared. The stun comes down from the Taric. Trist is coming in for the kills and does pick up the kill. And Cassiopeia's auto attacks are too strong. That Ghost is just ripping everybody apart. Mordekaiser might go down here, but his shield keeps him up for enough. And Trist is able to pick up that kill with the Buster Shot and a little bit of lifesteal that she has. Great, great play. It was a 2-for-4 trade. The only person that's left on their team is Janna. And oh my gosh, Trist just rips apart this tower. Rapid Fire is amazing. Trist late game, especially if she gets fed, is the most terrifying AD champion. Right up there with Vayne. If Vayne gets really fed, which is really hard for her to do sometimes, but Trist already has 9 kills, 150 creep kills. Really important for everybody on their team to protect the Trist at this point. Mordekaiser is actually going for quite a bit of Magic Pen. I really like this build because he has a little bit of tankiness from the Abyssal Scepter and the Chain Vest. Then he also has the Spell Vamp from the Hextech Revolver, has the Magic Pen from the Haunting Guides and the Abyssal Scepter, and his Sork Shoes. So he penetrates, you know, what is this? 20, 40... Yeah. So 60 Magic Pen. Plus whatever is in. Ghost comes out from, oh, it goes instantly down from Olaf, and Olaf is just tanking the tower like a man. Olaf is gonna run out of there, but he's still gonna survive with no problem. I can't believe he tanked that tower for so long. He doesn't even have 100 armor yet, and he was able to take the tower for that long. Great play by that Olaf player, knowing exactly what Olaf can do. And Mordekaiser is all by himself. He tried to juke the Cassiopeia ult, was unable to do so. Ult comes down from the Monsoon from Janna, keeps the Cassiopeia alive. And Mordekaiser's still fine by himself. 1 versus 3. He had no problems. Well, he had some problems because he couldn't pick up a kill. I'm disappointed. Because #1 Brazil. Trist is just owning the Baron from over the wall, and that is going to be a free Baron on blue side. I don't even think Red knew that that happened. They don't have a ward there. They didn't have any coverage. They didn't have any jungle coverage. Oh, there goes the Surrender Vokes. They found out that they had Baron, I'm assuming. Great game on the Red team side. They did put up a heck of a fight, but all in all, blue team was able to come up on top. And again, guys, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. I'm just trying to make a name for myself currently, trying to get my name out so I can go to tournaments and start doing some casting there. I know a lot of the really good casters, especially like, you know, Damon and Rivington, a lot of the European casters and US casters, they lose their voice at tournaments because they're casting for 14 hours a day, which gets really rough after 3 days. So if I can get my name out there, if you guys can leave some criticism as far as what I need to do to become a better caster, because I know I have bad habits, things that you guys can point out. Every criticism is welcome. I don't care what you guys call me, as long as it has something that I can use in there to become a better caster. Also, please follow me on Twitter. It's at SitDownGaming, and I also have Facebook, which is SitDownGaming. So yeah, see you next time, guys.